light skin, this is a building block. Break after break of assimilation. Break. 1830, the Indian Removal Act. Break. 1864, the Long Walk. Break. 1873, the Bureau of Indian Affairs boarding school. Break. 1890, the massacre at Wounded Knee. Break. Alcoholism. Break. Diabetes. Break. Highest suicide rate. Break. Highest sexual assault rate. Break. 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 Rana Shabala Yadisha. Sajekina Nashland, Ashti, Rashachi, Kotsonisha, Nas Ezer you built a nation with all of these bricks that will not be barricaded. Thank you. So I have this other, I'm just going to do like all my favorite pieces tonight because they're just going to be great kind of thing. Have you guys ever watched Peter Pan? Disney version of Peter Pan. Tiger Lily does not speak a word at all throughout that movie. Not a single word. The only time she's about to say something, Hook lowers her in and mumbles her voice, but not a single word throughout that whole movie. And I'm just thinking, like, really? Wow, just like silence the Native American minority inside the movie, but then I guess that's Disney. They also have a really, really bad song, Why the Red Man is Red, so yeah, watch it and then you'll see what I'm talking about. So I've been trying to work on my persona poems, and this is my Tiger Lily persona poem, and it is based off of what I saw in there, and it has a little twist of Peter Pan, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's called Why I Never Spoke. No one ever remembers me in this story. I'm not what you think I am, and neither is he. Do you think he brought you here to show you clapping hands how to say fairies? Do you think he brought you here because he loves you? He promised me I would have children. And for a moment, the lost boys called me mom. At the time the ticking in my belly gave way to crocodile tears. There's a land back at home where the stars shine bright, where the wind has a lullaby sweeter than any mermaid songs. My survival skills came not from him. It was I who saved his life, showed him how to hunt, how to navigate the stars and fly straight down to the morning. I who cut his shadow free, the closest thing to his scalp. Do you like that present he picked for you? That piece of flame hill that burned orange, a spark that blew in my heart. He named me after that flower, Tiger Lily. I'm interested that he gave me this present. Could this mean I'm still in his mind? He used to wrap me in his arms, kiss me on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, tell me to close my eyes. Before I knew it, I was floating, coated on gold shimmer and pixie dust, never landing. I don't even remember what my real name is. This place will help you forget things. I am stuck on an island I will never call home, and as long as my lips are painted thin in silence, the boys he brought from my tribe will be spared. Did you look before you took that leap? Did you know it was a windowsill that you stand on before you jumped with wings spread like the plank of the Jolly Roger? Just think happy thoughts. Think if you can swim the clouds and consume them like cotton candy. Swim through night skies filled with shooting stars. I'm sure you held him tenderly. It can tell you dreams you wish would come true. With Tinkerbell in his pocket, and when he couldn't capture playmate to a net, she was the one who blew in the name of the silver lining of her wings. How she glowed, making you believe that she could be admired and captured like fireflies in a jar. Did you ever question him? Where the lost boys go when they reach a certain age? Did you ever ask why the pirates thirst for his throat? I fed the men of my tribe. Stories issued by him as treaty that I had escaped back at home, promising my sons, never exposing how the lost boys become lost when they reach a certain age. Look where you stand. I'm no Indian princess. I'm not the simple red girl you think I am. Do you remember when you ran to your parents for protection? Is growing up really so bad? Are you really here for you? Ask yourself. Are hooks what you should really run from? Is he really what you think he is? Tell me. Wendy, darling, have you seen your brothers lately? Funny and go like just turns ordinary men into killing appliances. You can't manage the difference between reality and memory. You see yourself tainted with stains that soap can't wash clean. You're too scared to touch the women in your life with such dirty hands and too proud to admit you eat grass. Fought for a government that had taken your souls and traded for medals, parades, blood, sweat, between mothers, sisters, daughters, and lovers. The priority was full of vanity, glamour, and pop culture. Living or dying was not a matter of question. It was only to serve this brotherhood Uncle Sam with his guided children. You could conform to a product of nightmares, flashbacks, and triggers, which was a direct post-traumatic stress disorder I've seen watch others in their daily lives have conversations with civilians and not see them eye to eye because that 2020 vision of yours is lost in the wasteland of sand, scorching sun to the sound of bullets and explosions. Watching this on my reality TV show, I have this to say. Give us back our men. Give us back our men you have taken away and washed away their mind with combat detergent. Only returning toy soldiers into our homes for every day was a rerun of a child playing G.I. Joes with real guns, real grenades, exploding memories into their hands. We pray for them to come home with the same spirit, same touch and common voice that said you brought it with walking ashes, with shaking hands and raspy voices, and now my tongue is doused with gasoline, ready to light this match because I have to watch my every step. Long unbroken mirrors are shattered with this reflection, trying to fill the vacant void in my eyes with all of my love, which I hope would have been enough because of the gesture you gave him. He pushed me away because he believed he didn't deserve any type of joy, which was just one sacrifice. You assimilated into his daily life. Give us back our fathers, sons, brothers, and lovers, because after done working for you, we have to put them back together and not use it to reassemble. To our men who have walked the wayside of sad, snow in the deepest part of the jungle, only to return a partial piece of your soul. We so love you. Know that you deserve happiness, that your everyday life should not be filled with sorrow, anger, or shame to come home. I say this not to the hollow man who is walking away from you. I say this to the spirit that's far away, just too far away, so come home. Calm yourself with the water that the women who love you set in front of you. Breathe in the air. And exhale all those toxins of gunpowder, explosive residue, and stop wandering. This is where you'll find your strength again, in the arms where you are always safe. So, my sister is a strong Navajo. And a lot of times they get into situations with men who don't appreciate them. So I told her, I was like, I'm going to write a poem about you. And she said, no. I'm like, why? She said, because your poems are mean. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you're too honest. You just don't write about it. I was like, I'll make you a nice poem about your situation. I'll make it nice. I'll remind you of what you're worth. And she's like, okay. So thinking about this and thinking about all of our women, especially our young girls who are growing up and we're like, since today's Valentine's Day, you're like, oh my God, he loves me. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my God, he liked my status on Facebook. He left a comment on my Instagram. Oh my God. So like, I always think about that, especially with young women. Like, know your worth. Know that you deserve so much more. And so this is when I wrote this poem for her. I thought about all of this. So this is for my sister and also for Joy. I told you, yeah. I got to wearing a scarf around your neck, covered in finger paint. When will you figure out that he is a Play-Doh artist, molding, pounding, mushing different colors together till there's a mound of gray goo, sister? In my mind, I'm twisting that boy's arm like a twister stick. Getting your money back for getting your money back for popsicles on bubble gum just to see you smiling again. With your cave deep dimples, a longer filled with a wishing well full of tears, I am raising the Girl Scout flag in your name, ordering you a box of Tadmore cookies along with dosing. Oh, sister. I like how you sing a tune that brings our puppies to harmonize with the bounce in your step. So I'm hopscotching across the playground to bring you your favorite doll, and if we have to, we can steal Brothers G.I. Joes. Place an order of mud pies from Kenny Johnson Bakery just to make your paper house complete. I'm coming to you during the commercials of the I Love Yous of Barney and Friends and the I Love Yous of Sex and the City to tell you that you have never sinned, sister. You've never, ever sinned. I met what I said on the phone. The love should not cause straight knees, trolley horses, and wet willies. Love should be paper valentines, covered in Elmer's glue and glitter, cherry Tootsie Pops and peanut butter sandwiches, and when he's captain, he should always choose you first to be on his team. I'm coming over to unwrap that scarf, and to hand polish the matching heart that hangs around your neck, and to run next to you when you're learning how to ride your bike, or constantly wrapping you with pillows so when you fall, you won't get hurt. I'm ready to kick the can in this game of kick the can. You are my flag and captain our flag, and team blah, not ready to silly bags or bend over. Send my baby sister right over. Thank you. Leftovers, you guys want to purchase these. They're pretty awesome. If you want a haiku, I'm going to write a haiku for you inside them. I do have CDs as well if you guys are interested. The poems that I read today are on that CD. So, I have this poem. It's kind of a sexy poem. Woo! I'm curious if I should read this poem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this poem, and this will be my last one. Thank you guys so much for having me. The explanation for this poem. I'm sweet. I'm nice. I'm very angelic. I don't write this type of poetry. It was a challenge. My teammates called me a prude panda for a reason. This is a persona poem, meaning it's not my voice, it's the object that is written in here, so it's their voice, not me. So, if I giggle in this poem, giggle with me and not at me. So, these are That's going to be interesting because, pumpkin cheesecake ice cream. Okay. I want to melt in your mouth. I know you tasted cherries, just stems and some knots with your tongue. Audience fantasizing how your lips could leave their backs and arcs. I imagine you indulging in chocolate-covered strawberries, eat a peach for hours, sipping on mangoes whose pleasure foods are meant to be eaten with your lover. Lately, you've been walking up and down my aisle, broken-hearted, looking for something to fill your lonely sheets. I've seen you stop several times in front of my glass door, not wanting to collapse with a pint of something plain and simple, like vanilla and sprinkles. You know, vanilla is an aphrodisiac, and sprinkles is a little too masochistic because it reminds you of her cookies and cream. Then you see my creators' names. What better way to find solace than a couple of guys who know what men's taste buds crave, with their ice cream stripper names, like Cherry Garcia, Caramel Sutra, Late Night Snack. your pockets. When they made me, they knew that too much of a good thing could be hazardous, so they limited me to a season-old baby. Can't get to taste spice like this. Dust off the frost of my lid. Give me 12 minutes of foreplay, allowing me to thaw, inhale the aroma, anticipate a beef flex. Thank you. Anticipate a beef flex. Feel the liquid as I go down your throat. Liquid silk. Okay. Liquid silk as I come complete with swirls. Okay. Okay. Feel the texture as I go down your throat. Liquid silk as the spoon slips from your lips. I'll leave you gripping tablecloths like bed sheets. Can you feel the palate stimulated by the cinnamon of my graham cracker crust? Can you feel the sensation of cheesecake glide along the walls as I come complete with swirls? Your ecstasy will bring you back for another spoonful. Oh yes, honey, I'm thick, creamy, and buttery. I'm your burlesque dancer on a spoon. A little tease of a whole lot of flavor. I can't promise you that I'll be here forever. In fact, I'm here until you look at my carton clean. I can't guarantee you that you won't get hurt, but I guarantee you that every brain freeze will be as good as the first, so come on. Open my glass door. Take me home and I'll show you what my 31 flavors of what autumn tastes like. She broke your heart. They come in comfort food for a reason. What are you waiting for? Let's check out. Nothing but breeds. Limited time only. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that helps you guys out.